It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my initial impressions video on the Knives of Alaska Cub Bear. This is a very small, very lightweight fixed blade knife that's purpose-built and designed by Knives of Alaska for the purpose of processing and skinning wild game. And I really like it, and it gives me capabilities that I might not otherwise have when I'm out backpacking or camping or hunting. And I really think it's a great blade. Because it's so small, lightweight, and compact, it really lends itself to being a bird and trout knife. But because the D2 carbon steel that this blade is made out of, it also makes it a great knife for skinning larger game. All right, you will need to be careful of maintaining the blade no matter what you're doing because of that D2 carbon steel. But it's a very lightweight, compact knife. And it has an overall length of 6.5 inches. The blade, okay, here is 2.7 inches, and it weighs in at a whopping 2.2 ounces. So very lightweight and compact. It's going to cost you around $50 at the time I'm making this video. But I would keep in mind that it is a product that is made in the USA, and so I think that will encourage some of you to purchase it, because when you buy knives from Knives of Alaska, you're supporting Americans who are making these products. And so for me, that helps offset the little price increase or price hike, because I'm supporting fellow Americans who are working hard to make these products. It has the Sure Grip handle, which is a big deal with Knives of Alaska. I really like it. And it comes with a great sheath that is American made as well. And I want to just talk a little bit here quickly about the sheath. I really like this sheath because it allows you to carry it on your belt, but because of the design of this sheath, it also fits great in your pocket. And so I've carried this knife over the last couple months that I've had it both on my belt and in my pocket. And I find that whether you slip it into the front pocket of a pair of pants or into a cargo pocket, that it rides very comfortably and is a great way to carry it. And I actually prefer to carry it in my pocket, but it works great sliding it into a backpack or other compartment. So a great little sheath for both belt carry and pocket carry, and just having it along. I imagine pairing the Knives of Alaskan Cub Bear with a couple other tools when camping, backpacking, or hunting. And so as I have gotten older and worked harder and made more money, I have found myself buying better quality everyday carry knives like this Benchmade Griptilian. And then I have found the last 5 years that I've started using hatchets and axes more for chopping, and moved away from large knives like the Gurkha Kukri. I still love this knife and use it often. But I find that when I'm trying to go lightweight, particularly if I'm carrying a rifle or a bow or something like that, that it's easier to carry these tools. I already have an EDC knife on me, and because I have purchased better EDC knives, I have not felt the need for larger, stronger fixed blade knives. Okay? Not that I still don't use these either. I still use large fixed blade knives, medium, small sized fixed blade knives. But I have found that the hatchets do a better job at chopping, and I've still got great cutting capabilities because I'm carrying a good quality folding knife. And so the Knives of Alaska Cub Bear comes in because a lot of times when I'm processing wood or doing other things, sometimes my EDC knife is not as sharp as it could be. This is available for me to do things like processing game. Okay, whether that's skinning out a trout, whether that's a pheasant, whether that's some quail, something like that, I'm being able to have a very sharp knife that's dedicated for that purpose. And that's how I imagine using this knife, and continuing to use it. Like I said, I've had it for a couple months. I have not been as successful as I would like to be hunting, and so when I am, okay, whether that's fishing or hunting, you'll see this knife being used in the field in my full review on it. But there you go, the Knives of Alaska Cub Bear. I think it's a great little knife, extremely lightweight, compact, razor sharp from the factory, and I think it's going to increase your capabilities when you're doing hunting and camping and fishing. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is the Gear Tester signing off. It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to my initial impressions video on the Knives of Alaska Cub Bear. This is a very small, very lightweight fixed blade knife that's purpose-built and designed by Knives of Alaska for the purpose of processing and skinning wild game. And I really like it. And it gives me capabilities that I might not otherwise have.